We're out here this morning and we're at Red's Rentals here in Sicamous. We're grabbing a little boat from them here and we're going to be heading up the lake. We're looking at some roofs on some cabins and going to do some roof assessments. Here we are. We have reached our assessment. We're going to be getting up on this roof and doing a full level 1 assessment. They've got water leaks coming through. They can see it on the tongue and groove on the inside of the cabin. So we're going to figure out from the roof where those are coming in. We brought the tools, so if we have to, usually in a level 1 we don't, it's non-intrusive, but in this case we're actually going to peel up the metal a bit if we have to, if there's nothing obvious. But usually it's pretty obvious when they're seeing that bad of leaks. Try and see what we can see from the ground. The trick that I always tell everybody who wants to just look at their roof to see how it's looking is just to do the 10 times zoom, see how the screws are doing. These screws are looking, from the ground they're looking good. Now whether or not, oh there's a skylight, where's that? Oh, solar panel. Whether or not their washers are good is another question. This metal itself is pretty beat. You can see how it's all warbled all over. I'm not sure why that is. It doesn't even look like it's over the strapping. So you can see this is the smaller profile. This is like a rainbow rib. And what they've done is they've actually screwed on the ribs, because there's this weird idea out there that that's a better way to go. But you can see, when I look close at this screw with you, you can see how it's not gonna seal, because the rib is so narrow. Look, like they've tried to caulk around it. Little caulking there, like they've been trying to get stuff to stop leaking. But that's the problem. You definitely, especially on this rainbow rib style of metal, or this low rib, or whatever you want to call it. Like, look, here's another one right down here. How there's just, it's not gonna seal, man. It's just sitting on the top of the rib. We look over here. We got silicone, not sealed. Oh, hey, they put one on the flat there. We got some more silicone. Yeah, so that's, I mean, all of those, as the snow's sitting on here, ice, you know, depend on the weather cycles. It's a pretty steep roof, but there's still gonna be times where there's moisture sitting on here. In a heavy rain, there's gonna be water all over it. The water doesn't just not go on the ribs. In a heavy rain, there's gonna be water everywhere. And so they're gonna get just micro leaks at every single screw. But when you multiply that by, like, you know, 2,000 screws on this roof, it adds up. Another thing you can see on this roof is how they've got the lap backwards. And so it's creating gaps there, and water works its way in, freezes, pops it even more. If you look over here, this one down here is really bad. Someone put some new metal on here. You can see at the top, they're having problems. Down there, they're having problems. And it's just because it's not lapped well. It's actually lapped backwards and letting moisture in there, and then freeze thaw cycles, and it starts to pop it. If I zoom in, the negative lap right there. So the problem with that is it's relying on silicone or caulking or sealant of some sort. We noticed from the inside that a ton of the leaks are around this chimney. And so that only holds up for so long. You know, it might hold up for a year or two, but that's going to deteriorate. And then what they're having now is leaks on this because of that. And we see this all the time, by the way. This is one of the most common causes of a roof leak, is just improperly installed flashing around round pipes or chimneys. We could give them a price on framing an actual cricket on here too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Frame it, do proper valleys. Because then we could do a cricket that came up level, yeah, and actually protected the chimney.
Yeah, and diverts all of the water.
Yeah.
We're having fun. I noticed none of you guys brought a lunch.
Yeah.
What are you guys thinking?
Do you have a cabin on the Shuswap Lake? We have created some maintenance plans for the roofs on your cabin on the Shuswap Lake. We've got our level 1, 2, and 3, which we've got for any roof, but these packages are specifically for cabin roofs on the Shuswap. We've got our level 1. It's $4.99 for the level 1 roof assessment, And what that includes: a full visual assessment, photos, documentation. If you've got an attic, which a lot of your cabins don't have attics, but if yours has an attic, we're gonna get in the attic, we're gonna look for leaks in there. We're gonna do a full flashing check, look for moss. We're gonna look if it's metal roof, which it should be because you're in the woods here. We're gonna look at that as well, make sure all the screws are good. And we'll give you a price on every option on it, plus a full replacement. Our level 2, which is $1,999 for one time, or $1,000 off of that $999 for reoccurring on a 3-year or 5-year plan. We come out every year and we're gonna do the full assessment, look at the condition of your roof, but we're also gonna do a gutter and valley cleaning. We're gonna do a downspout flush, debris removal, and sealant corrosion assessment and a light wash. Our level 3 performance tune-up is the next level. This is for maybe a more deteriorated roof, and a one-time for that is $2,499. You save $1,000 on a reoccurring plan, so it's $1,499 on a reoccurring plan. It's going to include everything in the level 1 and the level 2, plus we're going to seal any exposed nails, fasteners, anything like that with some caulking, up to 4 tubes of caulking a year. If it's a shingle roof, we'll replace up to 1 bundle of shingles a year. We're going to reseal around your vents, flashing, and ridge caps, and we're going to come out there every year and do that for you. So I would recommend, at a minimum, of course, getting the level 1 assessment, figure out where your roof's at, what the condition is, how much life's in it. And if you are seeing visible leaks, that's definitely the place to start, is with that roof assessment. And then we can give you options, pricing on not only replacement, but we always like to give options on how can we repair this roof, how can we extend the life of this roof to make it last as long as possible. Well, there we go. We got that level 1 roof assessment done on the cabin here. We also brought a few pamphlets and we stopped and talked to a few people, left some in the doors. So we went all the way along here in Crescent Bay and met a few great folks, left flyers in everyone's doors. There's a few other roofs out here that probably need some work done on them. So we're excited to do some work here in Crescent Bay on the Shuswap Lake.